really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, really interesting how he considered the fold so heavily because people just under bluff in these $400 tournaments. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what are his bluffs? You know, like if we really think about it, like sure, ace high has some showdown value if you had ace five, and when he raises the turn with maybe some backdoor diamond draw or something like that, he actually gets called. And on this kind of board, like what hands do you have that you're folding?
And it's gonna have some misdraws and things too. So I think calling is the only option myself. Let's see if Boogaloo got away from it. Ooh, call is 6.
So this is close between call.
Really interesting. So call is 6, raise is 7,500 is 10 points. And I'm going to say he said that because this is a very bad player. And so he thinks the very bad player is going to stack off here with worse queens a lot. I'm going to guarantee that's what he's going to say. Very interesting, though. I thought call for sure was the right answer. I never am in this spot. I don't know. Interesting spot, too. I think this is a little bit of a lesson for everyone out there, too. A lot of times, the hands we want to float with, like this one, are better as raises. So this kind of falls in that category.
Yeah, and he was kind of an echo chamber for us there, saying, you know, we just get better hands to call and worse to fold.
Yep.
Like he's going to have some gut shots in his range. He's going to have spade draw. He's going to have king X. And we kind of know, I mean, we kind of identify kind of what cards are going to be bad for us on future streets, and we're aware how to proceed on those cards.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a very good point. You right.
That was the best. You didn't say anything. You won. Just straight up.
You won. I'm just spewing.
All right, so ooh, look at this. You're not opening this. You just looked at this. You're not opening.
Button cut off, hijack, low jack, under the gun one. You are right.
Come on now. Okay. I am. So let's see if he.
He's got to open it, or there wouldn't be a hand.
It wouldn't
I'm
be a
already
quick.
down on points.
You're already down on points in real life. Now, obviously, you're gonna cheat, but
I'm gonna evolve.
you're gonna adapt, right?
All right, let's play it.
I'm going to cry if he says he's folding here. Like, if he's like, yeah, you should be folding this in this kind of tournament, and you were actually right. All right, cool.
Wah, wah.
Like a spot where we have
Ah!
standard.
Yes!
And the reason is because queen.
I just want to say for the record, that this is the best 3-point score I've ever gotten in my life. Because the right answer was fold.
The right. But you heard what he said about the tables. This is a 3K.
Here comes the excuses. 10
The
points
excuses
fold.
to
It says
open
right
if your
here.
table is particularly tight and weak. Welcome to the $5 2K world. I mean, you know, the $11 10K. I'm opening this, yeah, for sure.
This is the best 3 points of my life.
Oh, that's hilarious. And everybody's 50.
Nailed it. What the hell kind of play is that from King Queen? Who does that?
What the hell? Yeah, so Mad Dog.
Jonathan Little's an absolute crusher, so it's nice to have him.
Yeah, I agree, and I
Just
always love
coaching.
playing right after sessions like this because I feel like my brain's warmed up. I'm thinking through things, and so it's a good way to start your session for sure.
Right. All right, guys, this is it.
What's up, Mike? You want to give a gist? He was saying Narco Cop was playing about D-pipping about 28% of hands. He had been very aggressive in this $10 buy-in, and here are the options to fold, to call, to raise to 1,200, raise to... What? Wait a minute, he made it 800, and my man's giving options to 12 and 1,400 amps. So it's already getting kind of spicy. That's so nasty. To be on the site with these other crushers, you know, well-known poker public figures is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't mention that when I was kind of giving a little intro here too. You know, Assassinato, Matt Affleck, John Little, all coaches on the site, so very highly respectable, quality poker content.
Yep, Evan Jarvis as well. You know, remember Evan Jarvis, Matt Affleck, Assassinato, John Little.
Yeah, so I guess that just makes sense. He just have the ace of clubs in his hand. That's interesting, though. I
How
thought
many
that was
points you got?
interesting.
You didn't do that bad. 45.
I like how you just pat me on the back. You didn't do that bad. Well, yeah, good job, buddy. Like,
The back.
I remember I got the higher score in the first one. So, we're 1 for 1, buddy.
I just want to know.
Calling, guys. Let's see if we're good.
Similar situation. That's pre-flop? I think pre.
All right, guys, we're checking, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake.
One of the things I see people when it comes to poker is when you can get to the turn and
When you're facing a min raise or just a touch more than a min raise, and there's an ante in play, which is going to be the case in most tournaments, I think, going forward, you want to defend pretty wide. If your opponent's making a 2.
All right, cool. You're going 1,400.
I'm going 1,400, guys.
I'm gonna go call with the arm and just see what happens.
All right, and
I would fold in game though, for the record, in case that's the winning end.
You won. You win. I have to concede. You win.
14K.
14K, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, no, we cannot win. This is a pretty rough spot because damn it.
Mm-hmm. Where do you gonna get my chat? They like naughty things. They like just beer, alcohol,
All right, let's do I can do a $10 ACR giveaway.
$10 ACR giveaway courtesy of my man Toe. For me beating that ass heads up in this. Sorry. No, we'll do this. We'll have to do it at least once a week, man. And then we'll do it every week a couple times.
So it's a tie.
I guess we got to give out $10 to each other's communities. We'll just do our own $10 free roll for each. Or does that sound fair?
Yes. You know what this means.
You win. I give his chat $10. Take it.
So that's cool
Filthy
because we have
animal.
2 ties and then a win from you and a win from me. This is like the epic battle. It's perfect. It's great.
Yeah, we're even Stevens.
This is awesome.
Take it.
I love it.
You know,
Stop. We got a giveaway going. Let's run the giveaway for the $10 ACR winner. Closing the giveaway. Drawing the winner. My man Sebs are getting the $10 ACR giveaway for this one.
all right now.
Good morning, good afternoon, guys. What up? We're back for the Saturday study session stream. We got a lot of people in the house already. Thank you, Lightning, for the 100 bitty drops. Thank you, Wisco, for the bit drops. What up, guys? PokerCoaching.com, !PC in my chat, !PC in 6 chat, where you can sign up for PokerCoaching.com. It is the Jonathan Little Poker Coaching site with a host of great coaches on there. Matt Affleck, Evan Jarvis, Lexi Gavin, Sixes, me, Acevedo, Assassinato, Tristan Wade, the list goes on and on and on. Check it out. You can sign up for free by clicking that link. For free, you get 20 free quizzes, big blind charts for 100 pounds or more, and a bunch of homework assignments. And if you sign up for premium, there's thousands of quizzes, more homework assignments you can consume. There's so much content on here. And one of the great things about this site, and they do pay me to say this, but I would say it anyways, is it's great for all levels. Like some training sites I think are more catered toward guys who already have a really solid fundamental, and some sites I think are catered toward just the beginners. This has a great bit of content for all levels. It's interactive, it's fun. He does a great job of making it feel interactive and still getting it out to the masses. My man Crazy Six is here. How you doing, brother?
I am good. What's up, family? What's up, Mafia? What's up, Toe Army? Davini, thank you for the biddies. Table 9, Seat 9, Lightning Poker. Jason, thank you for the resub. And thank you guys for the support. I'm ready to get it in, my dude. I'm excited. I love a lot of the content that's been going on the site. I mean, the site is just always adding new content, and as the coaches evolve, the content evolves. So I think that's one thing, I love the most about it. What's up, Pebble Hopton?
Yeah, that's one thing I tell a lot to Team Toe guys and the guys that I work with. The cool thing is, if you've been with me for years, lots have changed over the years, and they get all that trickle down effect, which is great. And so we get that too, which is great. And if you are a premium member and you're not tuning in to the Matt Affleck Wednesday webinars, you are fucking up. I'm gonna tell you that. Pete's in the house. Mendo, what's up? It is time. Raging Owl, what up, what up? Rad Dad, what up, 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 what up?
Poker
All right,
coaching
guys.
in the chat, guys.
Poker coaching in the chat, all one word. The way this is gonna work is you guys type poker coaching in my chat. You guys type poker coaching in Six's chat. We are going to draw random winners. You guys will compete against each other in this quiz. You have to let us know what you would do. The audience will tell us what they would do. We'll say what we would do. We'll see what the coach will do. And if you get it right, we will ship you $5 in some fashion. So get on in there. While they're doing that, we'll look at the quizzes and figure out which one we're going to do.
Uh-oh, I see a new Assassinato quiz out there. It's been so long.
Am I tripping, or is there like a ton of new tournament quizzes? 1, 2, 3, 4,
They
5,
heard
7,
us.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Holy shit. Oh, let's go, boys. We got some new shit to do. I'm excited. For a
Suited
while we were
pairs in the
struggling. Look at
house.
this.
Yeah, we got a lot to do.
Oh, this
And
is awesome.
There's one for Oz, so we know where we're starting.
Yeah, we'll start with the Faraz because,
Because that's how you do.
all right, that's how we do, man. Thank you. Fresh ass Matt. What's up, champ? Thank you for. Hey guys, if you got channel points in either my channel or Toe channel, use those. Contribute, boost the channel. It's very good. What's up?
Yeah,
champ?
the cool thing about the boost is it costs you nothing. You just use your channel points, and if you hit your channel point goal, you get promoted on the front of the site, which brings people to poker, which brings people to us, which brings people to poker coaching. All
Yeah, it's
good
good for the
things.
poker.
Costs you nothing. Definitely go in there and do that shit.
All right, cool. Let's roll it.
I'm going over to Six's stream to do that shit right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna go to yours.
I don't even know if I have the option because I know it's in beta. And then after that, I'll roll.
Yeah, likewise. All right, guys.
You're almost there, Sixes.
I know. I'm
90
almost.
You're
getting that going.
90% there, 96%
All
there.
I need is.
You're gonna get it today.
That'd be sick. I don't know what it does, but I would love to see it.
It puts you on the front of the site. You get promoted on the front of the site. Yeah. I looked it up the other day because you were promoting it, and I was like, I wonder what it accomplishes. And you get promoted in the high profile parts of the site if you hit your goal. You're 96% there. Go give them the fucking boost. Thank you for the 33 months, my man. All right, cool. Let's roll for it.
Yeah, let's roll. Sorry, guys. Who we got from the Mafia?
Debates.
Oh no!
Rigged.
The world is mine. World's mine. 2200. What's up, my dude? Let's
Big
go.
start out the booyah.
Let's get amped.
Oh, shit.
I'm getting there, baby. Bruce Lil Wayne, thank you for the prime time. All right, you know how this works, my dude. If you have any questions, let us know. Just make sure to answer pretty promptly, early if you can, so we're not waiting for your answer before we go ahead and respond.
What
But
up, Jack Rag?
let's do it. What's up, Zudit Pairs?
All right, let's play it.
All right. I'm sorry, I got rattled.
Here.
11:58. Let's go.
We are in a 2K online tournament with Ace Queen in the cutoff. Open it up.
2K?
Got a call from the small blind and also the big blind. Both players check to us, and we have the option now to either check to bet 240 or to bet larger for 470.
Hey, Mrs. Deja Vu in the house. Been a while. Good to see you. Congratulations on your second place last night in that tournament. Just missed getting a trophy.
What happened we opened to 230, Rainus.
Two calls.
Button calls and big blind calls. Jack 5-6. We have Ace and the Queen.
We already hit the gamut. We got Jack Rack checking. We got Sitek 240. We got Rage Now, Raging 470. We got Bruce 240, Ish 470. What up, Ish? It's been a
Angelito,
while.
how you doing, bud? Good to see you, man.
See a
Good
Star
morning.
is going 470. Beats, what the hell you doing?
Dry flop, 240, 1/3 pot seems good from the D Coots. What's up, esports? Fresh mat, check here.
Cyrus
This board
240.
hits their range more. What do you think here, esport?
Noosa for 240.
Bruce, Lil Wayne with the 240.
Lightning check.
475, 470. Damn, cats are just bombing this shit. Okay.
Beats going check.
I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. Good morning. So we open here at 2.3x, got flatted by both blinds. I like 240 here as the sizing, keep our range uncapped, Jason says. What were you doing here, World's Mind? Did you already go? I'm sorry if I missed it. No, I didn't. Check. Okay, World's Mind is checking. Thanks, buddy. I got it. All right, Toe, what is Beats doing?
He is checking.
Both players checking. What do you think here?
I am probably c-betting super small. I think c-betting here is pretty okay. I think we have the best hand a decent amount of the time. I also think when we're multi-way here, the guy on the button can't really float us super wide or make our lives too difficult. He's got to worry about the range in the big blind, and we're going to take this down a lot with a 240 bet.
I don't know. I mean, it's when the small blind calls, I don't see him having like a lot of offsuit 6x, 5x, but both players have a lot of jack x symmetry hands in their range. We are blocking some ace jack and some queen jack, but betting and keeping our range uncapped, being able to bet some turns definitely sounds attractive. As if we check, we're at the mercy of them going too big for us to continue. Or, I mean, we're just going to be indifferent a lot. So I can definitely get behind 240, but I can see some merit from checking as well. But blocking a lot of, like, the good queen X and have some equity to barrel seems pretty nice as well.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what Faraz is going to do here because this is a spot I've been kind of tinkering with a lot in the last, like, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So-
literally the past few weeks. I mean, normally I would just check here a lot. You know, I can see that. But keeping uncapped strong, blocking some of the top pairs feels kind of interesting as well. And it's a rainbow board, you know.
Sorry, Deja Vu. Oh, my God. I'm glad you're okay.
What's
Holy
up?
Jesus. I'm glad you're feeling better. Deja Vu fell, got 17 stitches in her head, knocked out completely. Firefighters had to come get her.
Oh, my
Good Lord,
goodness.
and now
I'm sorry
she's
to
back
hear
on the
that.
streets. Sorry, I got distracted
Well,
by the craziness.
I'm glad you're
we're checking.
She's okay. All right, both players checking, though. Let's see what Faraz likes.
Alexa, size
I'm
up.
going to be mixing between betting small and big in
Big,
these
huh?
spots.
Mixing betting small.
Kind of
and
like
big.
betting big here. I think it puts the small blind player in a really annoying spot, you know, with a lot of, you know, maybe 5x, 6x, or even 7s and 8s and 9s that they decided not to 3-bet pre. And maybe even some floats that may continue have fold now.
I gotta take
So
notes.
I like going a little bit bigger
11:58.
because of that. And we're also a bit deep too, so we do want to start applying pressure so that we can make our opponent feel like they get forced to put them all in by the river. It's just an option. Going small is definitely fine here. I think checking is a little weak, especially when we're in a position like this. So I'm not completely against checking, but very heavily favor betting. So we bet. We get called by the big blind, who checks to us, and we get an ace, so we have top pair now. We can either bet 690 on the smaller side, bet 1380 on the larger sides. We can go all in for a little over 2x pot, or we could check it.
Oh, this is interesting. So, like I said,
We were
I've been tinkering
seeing
with
that,
spot for
you
a
remember
couple
that?
weeks. And
You
I'm really
remember we were
glad that
seeing
he's betting one way or the other. I'm really curious to know how much the small bet was worth.
You remember we were looking at that and we seen a lot of big bets. When we
Yeah,
were at a
I would
position, we were mostly
expect-
going big too.
Yeah, whether that was heads up. But I also think I would go bigger. If he said he thinks we're relatively deep, which makes sense. But in my mind, 43 bigs is kind of right in the middle area. If we're like 70 bigs deep, sizing up makes sense to me too. So I'm really curious what the 240 bet was worth. Anyways, lightning shocked. No,
I
Deja
love
Vu, you're
Faraz. This
melon,
game,
you're
baby.
melon.
Me too, fresh, Matt. This is why we start with Faraz every week. I literally learned something new. I love his game. I mean, I love Faraz's game.
I'm really fortunate to have cool friends. One of those being sixes, but the other one is Matt Affleck, and we were doing this, and he said he had been lurking in my stream, and we were also doing a quiz in a spot similar to this, and he's like, Toe, you gotta call me. We gotta talk about the spot. So I've been tinkering with this, so I'm excited.
All
right, what are we doing?
Here,
1380 for
World's
Bruce.
Check from Zooted Pairs. Why do you feel a check here? Chill Winston says 1380. Angelito says 690. Bet 13.9.
Jam and 3x pot
with large bets, so we have to stay polarized and bet big on
going
turn.
big. C-Tar's going
World's
big.
mine
Marlin
is going
big.
690.
I got one check, a bunch of bets, and 2 jams. Beats going 1380. Chatterbook going 1380. Cyrus sizing down. We're ready if you are, bud.
Yeah, I was just.
Is your man ready?
Interesting. Yeah, our guy. Yeah, he went 690. Bruce Lil
Beats
Wayne
went.
going 690.
Beats went 1380, so this is where we part ways. Yeah, I like sizing up here. We hit our ace. The jack's not going to fold. He's going to call for one more street. It's a good bluff card as well, so he's got to call with the jack. And he's probably got to call with a 6 one more too. 7-8 always calling. Worst ace-x. All good things. 1380.
Yeah, I mean, I can see 690 having some merit as we're going to lose. I mean, maybe it like keeps more of his range in, and we don't mind that since we're essentially fucking have the nuts. So I really don't mind. 690 puts 3090 out there, and then we're going to have a little bit more than a pot size jam. I can see that if we want to think we're going to keep in more hands, because the SPR is going to leave us like maybe a 125% jam on the river, and we get called by a little bit more. But 1390 serves.
Because in game I would go 60% here, which is 1025, and then looking at that sets up the jam.
Yeah, I mean, geometrically, if we go like the 1390, though, I mean, it's going to be easy as hell to get all this money, and we're going to get it way more often on rivers, right? I don't know. We get a lot more value by going 1390. Yeah, it's close, man. 1390, easy. I wouldn't use 6. I'd be in between these sides. You know what I mean, Tom?
Yeah, I would be 1025. I would be in between.
All right, cool. But we're going 690. Let's see what Faraz likes. That's what my man World's Mind is doing as well. So let's do it.
Yeah. Lightning, I'll get to your 5x
It looked like
situation after this.
Jimmy.
I'll comment on that, man. We're going 1380. Let's do it.
Boom.
It's a pretty good spot for a nice big bet.
Nice big
This
bet.
card is somewhat of a blank for the big blind. They shouldn't have too many
Seems
aces
good.
in their range. They're obviously going to have, the 2 pairs, some ace 5, ace 6 stuff. Ace jack shouldn't be too much in their range because they probably considering squeezing pre-flop or check raising the flop. They still could have some left over, but not that many. So it really just comes down to maybe some ace high floats that they could have had, maybe ace 10
Ace high float.
suited with backdoor flush draw. That said, there's really not a lot. So this is a pretty big blank for our opponent, and we're going to be wanting betting big here. We're also relatively polarized here. We're just betting an ace or better. We're never really betting a jack here. So yeah, I like to go big here, and we're going to want to go big with all of our bluffs as well.
Yep.
Going all in would just be a little ridiculous. No need to do that.
Too much.
Way too much. Can't really think of a lot of bluffs. We'd have to balance that. Checking is really missing value, not doing that. If we really want to bet small, that'd probably be okay as well as a nice cheap bluff by the time we don't have it. But I do prefer the bigger bet if we're going to be betting, which we definitely should be betting. So we bet and we get shoved all in now. So our
And the
options are
2K.
simple here. We either get to call or fold.
Well,
Who's
check
folding?
jam on
Who's
the fucking turn. In a 2K. Jam doing jam. Yeah, you hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. The Benny shrug calls because he's too rich to care.
What are y'all doing? Poker's hard.
Poker's hard as hell.
He got the answer right. He said poker is easy, and then this happened. He said poker is hard. Pay
Cole,
the man
they
his
kinda
money, says
suck.
C-Stars.
I think
Machine
I've heard
gun's
him
not
say
folding.
it's a stronger side call. I
Cyrus
couldn't
says
get my
call.
chips fast.
Rebuy table 5.
Oh, this
No
kinda
folds
shit
out
cracks
there.
me up. Angelino's
Any
calling.
folds?
Ooh. The truth comes out. Chill Winston says, I think I fold.
Whoop, there's
Not
one.
having the queen of spades. I'm calling.
Beat's not folding. He's calling. Call and rebuy, says Bruce. Call for
Call,
easy.
but feel sick.
Call
I
and
know we
win.
should
See,
feel
it's just got the
singles.
glass half full mentality. I like that.
He called for sure, but he has it. Well, we're not going to know if he has it or not, right? Because Faraz is not going to.
Yeah, you're not going to know.
Oh, that's so funny. All right, guys. What are. Oh, yeah.
No folds
World's
in my
Mind
chat.
is call.
Yeah, there's
No
no folds?
folds?
in my chat. No.
Yeah, we got
No.
like 10% folds here or something like that. All right, well, yee. I'm calling.
Yeah, me too. And it fucking sucks. Like he's gonna have a lot of 2-pair here and see you later. Like, it sucks. But we're so high in our range. Like we can't fold.
I already shipped the
You know, the
server
shitty
as
thing
soon
too
as
is like
you
we
shut,
sized up, right? And so like, does Ace 10 do this?
I mean, well, could he have a combo draw semi bluff ever?
Not if he has Ace 10.
Could he have floated?
He can't have an Ace high combo draw, right? Because he has to have the spades.
Yeah, but I mean, can he
So
have
he has to have
what?
like King, Queen,
7,
of spades.
8, 7,
Queen,
8
10
of spades.
Yeah,
7, 8 of spades.
There's one. That works.
King, Queen,
C-tech
spades.
folding.
Yep.
There's a fold.
Yee. King, Queen, spade. Just some nasty ass semi bluff, right?
Could be. Those count.
Yep. Queen,
We're
10
calling.
spades.
Let's find out.
Bye-bye. Never fold.
So this is what we call a side call spot.
Psycho.
First you
See, I told
size,
you.
Who said
then
that?
you call. That's really all you can do here.
Told you. It
Sometimes
sucks.
it is a little gross where you're like, man, what do I beat? Because yeah, it's hard to think of a lot of hands you beat here. But you know, the price you're getting is just way too good.
Price.
You're just way too high up on your range. And people will surprise you sometimes as well. So, you know, maybe the player has an ace. You know, like I said, they could have floated with some ace 10 suited. Maybe they floated with ace 7 suited, ace 4 suited, and, you know, they ran to an ace and they don't want to deal with the backdoor flush draw and the straight draws and they just want to get it in. Maybe they have 7, 8 and they think we're barreling.
Yep.
Maybe they have a pair and a spade draw. Maybe they just have a spade draw, you know, like a straight flush draw. So those are all possibilities, and that combined with we're getting a tremendous price. Just folding is not an option there, so definitely going to call it off.
You don't know. You're not going to know what's happened there. We call it off, and that's the end of it. This is the way Faraz does us every single week. Oh, there it is.
If this angers you, crazy6s@yahoo.com. You can email your complaints because he loves some Faraz.
I do, yeah. I mean, this is practically the
Why
strip
can't
club
you
of
just show
quizzes.
us? Why?
The strip club of all quizzes. Every time Faraz.
Strip club of all quizzes.
Every 2 in,
Because
and
he
we lose
lost
the 3,
his
4 of spades.
drug says because he lost. He does that with everyone, though.
Oh,
Everyone.
yeah, he lost every one of these spots.
Every single one.
That's so funny. All right, we got a 15.
We got a 22. Mr. Beats.
Well played.
Let me know how you want your money, man.
All right. Well played, guys. Well played. All right, we're gonna roll it again.
Love that
Give
bet on
you
the flop,
guys-
though. Interesting.
Yeah.
And the thing
yeah.
about it is, heads up, we check that a lot. Heads up out of position,
Nah.
we check a lot.
No,
However,
no. We bet some of those though.
heads up out of
always go
position,
big.
we check a lot. However,
Yeah,
multi-way, we check far less when you're in the middle or in the back seat. And that's because heads up, people can float you, make your life difficult, and you start bloating pots out of position, and it gets tough. Multi-way, it keeps them honest because they can't be floating you with like bare gut shots and things like that anymore.
We still have times where we bet 60% of the time, even out of position. Just it's not 100. Yeah, I just want to
We still check a lot. You're still checking half the time.
I know. I just want to.
You want to fight?
No, I just don't want to. I don't want to give people the wrong impression, man.
I'm just saying, you're still checking a lot. Even 60% C bets is still checking a lot.
True.
All right, what are we doing?
Good job, World's Mind. That's all good, my dude.
A new keyword.
Yeah, Jim. We boosted the stream. We hit it 100%. I don't know what that does, but thank you guys so much.
Nice.
Much love. Thank you. Get your cat jams in the chat, baby.
All right, cat jam is the keyword.
You already know.
All right, cool.
You already know. Give them a moment
capital
to get in there.
JAM in the chat.
All right, let's pick a quiz. You want to pick Bot?
Beats. Congratulations. Sure. Let's go 1152.
1152. Let me. Oh, Evan with the tournament hand. Okay, I love it. Nice. $500 Hard Rock MTT with Ace Queen O. Deepest 36 bigs. Nice. All in pre. What's up, Matt Pipes?
Hand over.
Old Wisco, we did it, America. We did it.
We did it, America. I don't know why I think that's so funny.
All right. Oh shit! I almost clicked the quiz.
They're still
Cool.
streaming in.
All right, yeah, give them a minute. Damn, what else? There's so. Oh, some of these quizzes are for the premium as well, not just standard. Nice.
Yeah.
Like the quiz we just did was premium. Yeah, let's knock out some of these premium. Well, yeah, fuck it. We'll do some of these premium ones. We get to do them all.
It says watching this and playing live cash feels blasphemous. I just think, playing live cash is blasphemous.
Dude, I went to my.
You prefer cat jelly to cat jam? Fair.
I went to my casino last weekend, and my poker room is now all blackjack tables. It broke my fucking heart, man.
Really?
In Cleveland, it's all. Well, they got a small section where nobody was playing. I was sad as hell, man.
That is sad.
Yeah,
all right, guys, let's roll this one. I think we're ready. Ooh, we got another good one, Mr. Rat Dad Poker.
This is a nice little matchup.
Member.
Two guys that have probably played at the table and played some hands together. It's D Coop.
Shit. Definitely.
D Coop and Rat Dad. I know you guys have battled on the virtual field a few times. Let's get it in on the PC streets.
All right, ready to play?
Yes, sir. Let's do it. We are doing Evan Jart. Wait a minute. I lost it. Oh, 11:57? 52. Got it. Let's do it.
Hello, everyone. Evan Jarvis here for PokerCoaching.com. Today we are reviewing a tournament hand that I played in a $550 turbo at Casino Niagara. Yeah, blinds are at 200, 400. We got 15K starting stack. The small blind is a former student of mine, Tim, who hired me for some live coaching for the 1K event at the Falls View Poker Classic the year after I chopped it. And with my assistance and his own great skill as well, and a little bit of luck, he managed to get fifth for like 40K. So that was pretty rewarding to get to help with that, to get to sweat all the action. So it was fun to watch stuff live. And the other guy we have a read on is the Button, he's kind of a loose talker. He's talking about all the moves he was making in the 1K. He already busted the 1K. So we know he's a bit of a playmaker. Got ace queen offsuit under the gun. What should you do? Should you fold, call, or raise to 1,000?
Who's balancing their folding range? 40K Canadian. Is that even real money?
Poker Shaman. Do not spoil if you've already done the quiz, please.
Full quiz over.
1K, easy decision.
I mean, do we need to stop here? I think everyone's just opening ace queen, period. Every position, always.
Yeah, we're all open. I mean, it's
an
open.
It's a fucking open. This ain't like queen 10,
Right. Don't be spoiling, Poker Shaman. What's wrong with you? All right. 1K, let's just move on. Let's keep it going.
And with ace queen, we're definitely going to be coming in for a raise here.
Hey,
no reason to limp. Too good of a hand to fold. Coming in for a raise. And I think we're playing big blind ante too, so there's an extra 400 out there that we can't see. Loose talker flats on the button. Blinds fold. Flop is 3-9-3. Pretty raggedy, pretty tough to hit. Actions on you. What should you do? Should you check? C-bet 1,200, C-bet 1,800, or bet 3,000?
So we get power planned and out of position, 3-9-3 board. What are we doing here from under the gun?
CTEX says fold this on the bubble. I mean, I would still open it when I have 35 blinds. So you're fine. But if you were down to like 12, 7, and you're on the money bubble or something, I can consider folding. But not 35 big steep. You're still opening.
Yeah, even on the money bubble, hell yeah. It's even.
You can open
even
and
more
see a flop of
incentivized.
C-bet, and yeah, you got more fold equity.
Ooh, look at this. All checks in my chat. Check, 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 check. Are we playing personal poker or optimal against this guy? I think we're just playing poker, right?
What do you think is best?
Yeah, what do you think is best? Yeah, exactly.
Downsize to 1,200
I like
says
check.
negative EV. 1,200 for Papa Stevie, and then a bunch of checks.
The loose
1,200
target
per
is
CT.
likely to aggress if he think he making moves. I like check call. Damn, we got
It's a spot
all
that I've been looking at a little bit too.
St. Louis. What are you doing? 1,200, 12 to 1,800 is fine. 1,200, rather not going to check call down just yet. Okay, D-Coot is going 1,200.
We are checking. Rad Dad's checking.
Probably
Beats
betting
going
on.
18. Tina going 18. Beats going 20.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, like, he doesn't have to. Well, a loose talker, like a guy who might just be loose as hell, might have some offsuit 9x, but I really don't think he does. And I don't want to cap. Our under the gun range is pretty strong. I'm gonna bet here. Normally, I would just go 12, but 18 sounds kind of interesting from some of the stuff I've been looking at as well. But I probably just still go 12 and find a lot of double barrels, putting a lot of the single pair hands in a tough spot. On turns, we can turn a spade. Yeah, so I'm betting.
Interesting, because I think I'm checking, especially a guy who's loose talker and is going to make some moves. And I think he could just kind of make our life hell on a board that we still have all the over pairs, but we don't hit this very much either. So I would check and let him spew. I got no problem check call. I mean, I got showdown value like a mofo.
Yep, we can just check call twice.
But I also know to contradict myself, I know that the earlier we open and the later the caller, the more we c-bet. So if this ends up being a c-bet, if this ends up being a c-bet, I wouldn't be surprised. But I would probably check it.
But yeah, and like Evan's strategy could just be on the exploitative side versus an opponent like this. You know, maybe he has a read like this guy's just super sticky. But at the same time, I know when we open under the gun, the position we get to c-bet against the most is the button, and the button should not have too many 9x, and I'm gonna make his life hell. Like
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah,
You're just gonna call the check raise and call the turn and figure out river.
Yeah, I mean he can't raise my under the gun uncapped open from here, so I'm not worried about getting raised on the flop. That would be bad as hell. Like it'd be dog shit if he raised me. So.
Fair.
I don't know if I see bet and he raises, he's dog shit. But you know.
Cool, we're checking, and you're gonna c-bet, so right, because Coots is c-betting, so we're gonna find out. This is really interesting. I'm not sure. I can see it going both ways.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Here I like both the 1,200 and the 1,800 bet size. Spot where our opponent's going to have missed a lot, so we're going to be able to take this down with a c-bet. The larger size has a bit more fold equity. The smaller size gives us a bit of a better price. And with us having 2 overcards and backdoor flush draw that could easily be good, we are okay with proceeding further in the hand. Now there might be the thought, oh, I've got ace high, I want to check and check call, take my hand to showdown. The logic there is fine, but it's much harder to take your hand to showdown when you're out of position than it is when you're in position. And if you're planning to check call some bets, better to do that later on in the hand rather than earlier, because you don't want to cap your range. As for the 3,000 bet size, that's just too large and unnecessary, especially when we're playing on shallow stacks like this. So we went 1,200. He calls, turns fantastic for us. Queen of diamonds giving us top 2 pair, top kicker. What should you do? Should you check, bet 2,200, bet 4,400, or go all in?
Go! We did it. Let's go, boys. It's time to eat now. Well played, Deku. I mean, yeah, guys, I really think we should be just betting that a lot if we think about his range and we keep our range, like he said, uncapped. And we get in a check call mode. I don't know.
It depends on the hand. Like if you're check calling your whole range, it definitely gets tough if you have like pocket eights, you know. But with this hand, even regardless of the queen on the turn, like I just know that I'm calling to the river, and we'll figure that out afterwards.
No, we don't
Because
know
this
if
one
we're
has
calling
so
to the
much.
river.
I know that I am because this one has so much showdown. Plus, I got.
We don't know what the
spades,
turn
blocker, and
is.
all that.
We don't know, like, if it's.
Give me a
I don't-
turn.
Give you a turn that.
Give me a turn that I'm not check
maybe
calling.
Very indifferent on a king.
I would still check call. I still have the best hand.
Okay. It's
Because he's still
life
gonna
is
flag
hard
queen
as
jack
fuck.
suited and stuff. No, it's
Yeah.
easy. I just click call. Look how easy that was.
right.
But I know that we do see bet.
22, 22,
more against
22. Honestly, I go 2/3 pot, 36 of these. Dunk Uprising says, okay, buddy. If you see bet, I think you bet here. I see no checks. 22 gets us to an SPR of 1, so let's set up a blast off. I probably bet have pot here. Have pot buttons, huh?
Looks like it's pretty mixed
Between what, two
22 and
sizings?
22 and 44 here. Bruce going off the charts and doing 33 just to be different.
Ooh, Deku, you be the only one. What are you thinking here, man? You starting to talk crazy. We could give him some rope. He says check.
Rad going 22.
Oh my god! I think you're the only one to check. Deku is checking. Did you got Red Dad's going 22?
Someone call me God's big button clicker. That's funny. That's funny. And wildly accurate.
All
Checking
right.
twice now since 6 stars. If I checked, I would check this card too. If I bet.
Oh yeah, that would make some sense. Yeah.
Your Coots already said he's checking.
I mean, I would bet. Yeah, Deku said he's checking.
So Rat Dad's going 22. So if I did bet, never checking this one. We got to get that value. We're going to get value from a 9. We want to get value from a spade draw. He's still going to have some ace highs. They're going to double float us like we were going to double float him. Never ever checking.
Yeah, we can get to an SPR 1. Let's just
22
start.
is 4,400 in there, which is about 10K. Yeah, so 22 seems to set up the pot jam on the river.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going 44, but that's fine. 22, I mean, sets up in exactly 1, but 44 is going to be, because if he's going to just call again with the flush draw, a loose guy, he's going to call the 44, right? Like, so I don't know if we lose too many hands between 22 and 44. He probably still, if he has 2 pair, thinks he's going to call at least 1 more. So yeah, I'm going 44. That's personally. Yeah.
22 for Rad Dad. Let's find out.
I don't know if I want to set up exactly a 1. Like I'd like to set it up a little bit more.
I can
committee
and
and
you're just gonna get more value from the missed flush draws and the 9x that fold.
Yeah. We're gonna get more. We're gonna get We're gonna get a little bit more now. So I'd rather go bigger and still be happy jamming. So and make them pay to see the fucking if they have a flush draw or something. So check. You can't get 3 streets of value here. Or we have a 3 streets of value hand. Yes, we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a 3 streets of value hand.
He's
now.
got like no 3s in his range. Ace 3 suited, pocket 3s. That's it.
What do you mean we don't have 3 streets? This is definitely
pocket 9s.
You slow down versus check. Ah, God. All right, let's see what Evan likes. We are checking though.
We're betting 22. Let's find out.
Let's see if Evan likes a tricky line.
The merits to going all in would be that we're trying to represent Jack 10 of spades and looking to get hero called by something. That being said, when the overcard comes on the turn, it makes it more difficult for our opponents to hero call us, so I'm not a huge fan of that
machine gun beats?
Checking waves the white flag that we're giving up on the hand, and for someone who's a loose talker and a splasher, they may take this as a go-ahead to fire off some buckshots, and in that case, check calling to check call turn and check call river is a great plan to extract maximum value from a bluffer, and we can easily get paid off in full there. Kind of the best of both worlds in between is this really small bet size of 2,200, which gives him a really good price to continue, also gives him room to come over the top, potentially, and doesn't quite give him the right price with a flush draw, though it is pretty close. So we bet 2,200, he calls, river's the ace of spades, completing the flush draw, but important to note, completes the flush draw, but it takes away any ace X of spades combinations. So we would want to be a lot more concerned about like the 5 of spades than the ace of spades, because when the 5 of spades comes, he can still have ace of spades, king of spades, ace of spades, jack of spades, ace of spades, 10 of spades, ace of spades, 8 of spades, and so forth. But when the ace of spades comes, his suited combinations decrease very much to king, jack of spades, jack 10 of spades, king 10 of spades, maybe 10-8 of spades. 10-7 of spades if he calls that pre-flop, but I don't think he does. So there are many fewer hands that have a flush on the ace of spades than on any other spade. So that's important to note. So with that
And we
information,
have the queen of spades.
top two now. What should you do? Should you check, bet 3,600, or go all in?
All right, guys. Here we go. Tina all in and rebuying. 3,600 for Fluby.
The 9 of spades is out there. The queen
We
of
have
spades
queen
is
of
out there. The
spades.
8. Yeah, I mean, gee, he's got to have like king 10 of spades. Like, you know, it's kind of hard, man. I don't know. What are you guys thinking here? Everybody's just cat jamming his back. The cat jam is back. Cat jam, baby.
Jeff, you asking me what I'm eating? I'm eating Nicorette.
Not sure where we can really call it jam. Oh, okay. I thought you were implying cat jam.
We got a couple 3,600s in here. Rat Dad jamming, Jeff jamming, Beach jamming, 3,600 for Fluby, 3,600 for Papa Steve.
3,600 for Bruce Lil Wayne. Happy Saturday, my dude. Thank you for the prime time, man. 3 months in a row.
Tina folding. So,
Not seeing the
Tina, if
range
you
that
said I
gets
don't want to
called,
call, I
I'm
wanted to
okay.
fold, so I jam. That implies that you're going to get better to fold, and you're turning this hand
With the
into a
spades
bluff.
coming in, he may use that
What
to
better
bluff.
hands are going to
And
fold?
also bluff the ace.
If you're betting to get called, you're betting for value because
There
you
can't be
pick up
king
chips.
9 of spades.
This is a spot for a check call. Interesting.
Check snap. Ooh, this is so sick, dude. Honestly, value 3,600. Benny says.
That gives
Damn,
you-
I've seen every
Check
single answer, man. This is so crazy because
I've seen
this
every
is gonna
answer
talk-
too.
Man, this is a really difficult spot. I mean, everybody's in every which way direction. Every direction here. Men bet to induce. Yeah, we got the queen of spades blocker too. He needs to have like king 10 of spades. You know, to have the flush. Like,
Jack 10 of
it's kinda
spades,
hard.
king jack.
Jack
of
10
spades.
is, yep. There's like 3 combos. Check, fold, Kappa.
Check jam, says Al.
All right. So what did your guy do? I think
Jam.
Decoot is check snapping. He was
Interesting,
trying to
because I
check-
can see arguments a little bit for both. All in and check calling. I don't know if we go 3,600 though, because then you're just trying to price in a 9.
Queen X, get value from a 9 or a queen. Yeah, for me, I'm like jamming or
I'm just
check
thinking like when we jam, does the 9 still call? No. So I am leaning toward check with the stack to pot ratio of 1.
But what can we get?
But-
What can we get called by? That's worse when we jam.
Right, that's my problem.
What
so
the
that's why I'm
fuck? I mean,
leaning
the
check.
spades got the rat position. We jam. It's not like he's gonna. How does he get here with a worse ace that isn't in the nut flush draw? Ace 9, maybe. Yeah, fucking ace 9.
Queen 9.
Yeah, I don't know. This is so sick.
That didn't raise the turn.
This is a very good hand, Evan. This is a very good hand, in my opinion. This river spot is interesting.
It's tough. I would
Yep.
lean check for all those reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I'm leaning check snack off real quick. I mean, jamming seems 3,600 seems interesting, but yeah, I'm probably check snapping. Make it look like we're giving up on the pot. Give his bluffs an opportunity. Maybe he can value bet a worse value hand. I don't know. All right,
10
let's
of clubs,
do it.
sir. We're jamming.
All right,
You
we're
are checking. Let's find out.
sir.
I think this is a spot where we're
Weird.
definitely fine to go ahead and go
3,600
for
is
a
a weird
value
bet.
It's a run out that we're going to be bluffing on fairly often, so we can expect to get hero called here fairly often as well. Checking to give our opponent the opportunity to bluff it is also a fine play, especially against this type
How many
of
points is
player.
check?
Now,
Check
going
was a
all in
5.
wouldn't have really got us any hero calls or any value, so I'm not a fan of that. But something interesting happens. He moves all in here, and it's 7,000 more for us to call. And you have the information about all the flush possibilities. And kind of
2 points for check.
thinking, what should we do? Should we fold or should we call? It's 7K more into a pot of 21K.
Golly.
Pretty good hand, pretty close to the top of
Poker's
our range.
hard.
That's why I
We
like
are losing
either
in boats and we are losing in flushes. What should we do?
either jam or check call, and you don't get this.
I mean, King Jack of spades. Jack 10 of
Such
spades.
a sick spot for a 9 to
10
turn
of
their hand
spades.
into a bluff. I don't know if
Pocket
I ever do
nines,
it.
they're just slow play in position because why the hell not? And then like ace nines, it might be thinking they're God, this is fucking crazy.
Fold for
And then a
Fluby.
bunch of bluffs.
Call for Tina. Call
So
for
you
Bruce.
fold
Call
to
for
a
Al.
jam,
Call for Jeff.
weird spot.
Cuts I
Eight
never
would
smoke.
be called C shoot self.
See, shoot self.
What the hell? This is an awful. What is this? A 500?
Blocking boats.
Turbo?
Yes, blocking a lot of the boats. Fold for Dennis.
This wouldn't be a problem if river jammed. Yeah, but what would we get called by that's worse? We've already established, like, what the hell?
My dad's calling. He don't thinks he can fold.
So in game, we bet 3,600 and got jammed on. Right, Toe? Is that what happened?
In game, we bet the small bet and then got jammed on. Yes.
Woo! All right. DQ.
Now here's the thing, like, you ever take that spot with a 9 because it's fucking sick as hell?
No. Under the gun, just 1, 2, 3.
True.
Yeah,
like-
under the gun with 1, 2, 3.
I was trying to find a bluff.
Yeah. DQ calls. All right.
Too rich to care, says Beats. Rad Dad's calling too.
Yep. Yeah.
I actually, like, if I jam and get called, I'd be like, damn, like, only flushes are called. If I check, they jam, and I call, and they have the flush, I'm like, that sucks. I check to induce. But when I bet and they do this, I'm like, well, fuck, now I did this, and I have to fold. Because, like, there's no bluffs. There's no bluffs. Ace, king flats, always. Like, ace, jack flats, ace, 10 flats. Ace, none of those hands do this.
Yeah, I mean, the flush got there. We bet.
We're under the gun with 1, 2, 3.
A card that's really bad for him, and he still jams us.
He still jams.
The story just sounds like a nightmare, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. If you're live, you just fire the hand into a muck, stand up,
take a
walk
pair of
around,
sixes and
back.
just fucking own
He
your
has
ass,
neck and
like-
cane of spades. I mean, I'm not acting like I have the discipline to fold, but I feel bad about it.
If I make this bet, I do.
Getting 3 to 1, yee, right? Feels bad. In the 500, this isn't a big buy-in, so it's just like, let's snap. Let's go. DQ's calling, Rad Dad's calling, and
I'm
Rebuy
folding.
Dealer. Toe's folding.
Fuck yeah.
All right, I think
I wouldn't
you
make
almost
this
have
bet,
to,
so
right?
I don't have to make this fucking fold. But when I do make this bet, now I make the fold. I gotta fold.
Table
There's no
9,
bluffs.
yeah, the story is like the strongest shit of all time.
All the time.
Yeah. I mean, he can easily have those combos. Why the fuck not? They're all in his range.
Yep.
Yee. Yeah. I mean, we
What are the
probably
bluffs?
have to fold in real life if you were trying to play super well. But DQ's calling because he's too rich. So let's go.
Rat Dad too. Let's find out.
And this is one
like
where I
snap.
just kind of sat, took my time, thought it over,
Can never fold.
realized
Ugh, put
first
yourself in
off where
such
I
a
was
hard
in my
spot.
range, very high up in my range. So to fold this means we're folding just about everything other than full houses and jack high flushes. So that would mean we're folding a lot. But more important question than that, where we're at in our range, is how often is this guy bluffing and is he capable of bluffing? Some players are never bluffing here.
Never.
Thanks,
They have
Scrabble. I
nine
appreciate you,
at
buddy.
worst, and therefore it doesn't matter where you are in your range. What matters is how you're doing relative to their range, right? And if they always have value, we're always dead here. But this guy was a loose talker. He was a splasher. He was very capable of making moves and trying things. And players like that like to go after a big pot when they see one, especially when, a scare card like this comes off. And we use that down bet sizing, which could be perceived as weakness, perceived as an opportunity to pounce on, and could have induced a bluff. And while I'm thinking, something really interesting happens. He's holding his cards
Oh, there it is.
and kind of peels them up so that I can see the bottom card. He wants me to see one of his cards, and it's the King of Spades. Because he's trying to represent the King High
Yeah,
Flush.
that was a tell. You would never
That-
do that with the
Myself,
flush.
anyone who actually had the King High Flush would not try to. Let
Yeah,
their
he
opponent
wouldn't do
know
that with the
they
flush.
had
He
it.
wants to induce a
They would
call.
keep that secret. So what he's clearly trying to do is show me that he has the King of Spades, so that I might think he has the King High Flush. So I'll be afraid of the blocker. And pretty much as soon as he did that
Snap.
kind of little
Yeah,
flash
that's
move,
a
which was
snap.
very subtle, but I caught it, I snap called.
Yeah.
He didn't give us
We
the
already knew he had the
read.
King of Spades, but his other card was the Queen of Clubs. So he turned top pair, and then he turned his hand into a bluff, which, kudos to him. He had the right card to do it with. He had the right spot to do it with. And since it's a run out, we're going to be bluffing on a lot. This play is going to work fairly often.
Yeah, I mean,
He didn't
anybody
give us all the
splash-
read beforehand. Like
Would
the
bet
read
folds,
beforehand
maybe he
definitely
should just
leads
call.
to-
But
Oops.
either way, he went for it. We got him, and this set us up for a nice run in this tournament because now we had a lot of chips in a fast-moving structure where there are a lot of blinds up for grabs. Anyway, this has been Evan Jarvis for PokerCoaching.com. Hope you enjoyed this quiz. Hope you learned a thing or two, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Yeah, I call a fucking foul on this one because if you tell me he flashed the king of spades, that's a really important detail.
Yeah, I mean, come on, anybody who's a poker player is like, that's a massive tell that he doesn't want to call. Like,
Yeah,
he's obviously
And if he had the
scared.
spades, he always wants to call, right?
Yep.
So
that's
flash
good.
king of spades is actually a huge tell.
Ooh. All right, how'd you do in that quiz?
37.
40 D Coop. What up, my dude? We did it, America. D Coop, the legend.
I mean, if you show one card before they call, that's one thing, Lucifer. But you don't want to show the spade in that
The
situation
legend.
because you're trying to induce a call. And so, if you show a spade, you're going to try and get more folds, which means you're less likely to have the flush.
Ruh-roh. Boom. Good job, buddy.
GG's, Rat Poker, Dad. Did a good job, man.
I'll send you my address for those 5 Bitcoin. Yeah, the 5 Bitcoin deal we got running right now. 5 full Bitcoin. let me shut the fuck up. People are crazy as hell about
Clip
this
it. He said it live.
Yeah.
All right, good one.
Keyword for the next one will be. Is it haha think? Haha think over here.
Haha, think? What the fuck? HAHATHINK?
Yep. Is that how is it capital T?
I
Yeah.
don't fucking know. You guys are speaking Twitch. All right.
Yeah, we're seeking Twitch. Haha think is the key word. Let's go.
All right. I think Marlon got it. So copy him.
There it is. It's got to come up like that. There it is.
Looks like it's working.
Nice. See you
Meanwhile,
in a
this
little
is the PokeCoaching.com study stream. If you're new and you're coming in here, we are going to draw a random winner from my stream, random winner for 6th stream, and you guys get to compete in these quizzes for $5. This is PokeCoaching.com study stream. We do it every Saturday noon Eastern on the PokeCoaching.com website, Jonathan Little's website here. It's got a lot of clout. It's got a lot of great content from great coaches, !PC in my chat, !PC in Six's chat. And you can get a link to sign up for free. Check it out.
Oh, guys, we also got a couple guests booked for the next couple weeks. I'm super excited. We got some big names, so it should be good. We're going to get back on the guest train.
Yeah, we got some legends. We got one of the PokerCoaching.com coaches coming up. We got a couple of legends from the global streets coming up. Little teasers there for you. We got a few things booked. We have a legend of the ACR streets coming up. We got a few things in the books.
If you guys want Jonathan Little to come on the poker coaching study stream, tweet at this man. Put it out there. We'll put out a tweet. We get this man to come on one day.
Let him know. Bombard him.
Let him know.
Give us
He'll
the
come
love.
on if we bombard him. That would be so fun. All right, cool. Let's pick one, and then we'll roll.
Chip Critics is 11:57, but we just did Evan, so let's come back to that one. Chip Critic. Let's go. I don't know. You want to do an Affleck? Tristan. I see Affleck. I see Tristan. I see JL.
Ace 10 of hearts. 11:56 looks good.
Ace 10. 11:56 it is.
Cool. We're gonna do an Affleck quiz. Ace 10 of hearts in an online tournament.
Ooh, 11:54 is a short stack ninja quiz. That sounds like fun. We'll do that one too.
Wait a minute. Oh shit, let's just do it. 11:54. We can do that one now.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do a little J Little since we've been talking about him. Get him one of his quizzes up. Should be fun. All right, cool. Let's roll it. Let's see. 13
Frost
eligible.
Advisory, my man.
Frost Advisory, nice. Good to see that cat win.
Let's do this, buddy.
Coco Flow. Well. Welcome, my dude. Good luck. You know the deal.
Ready to roll it? Rip. Let's do it.
Yeah, we
Frost
already rolled.
Advisory. All right.
Coco, good luck. And then we're gonna do 11:54.
Yep.
Here we have ace five
Oh, he doesn't know what-
of
I'll tell
diamonds
you.
in the low jack seat. Should we fold, call, raise to 110,000, or raise to 150,000?
All right, guys. Button cutoff hijack. Low jack. Are we opening? Ace five suited or not? What's the plan? You want to run down
let me
what's
give-
going on?
Yeah, I got to run down what's going on for Coco since they don't know what's going on. Yeah, just pick the best option on every street. If you outscore the competitor in toe stream of the army, I send you $5, pretty much. So yeah, just try to answer as soon as possible what you think the best line is, and if you outscore the person in toe shack, you win, my dude. But yeah, what do you like in this spot? We got 8-5 of diamonds, 75 bigs deep, and a 6-handed table. What size? Bunch of 110s out there. Bruce Lil Wayne 110, Chill Winston, table 9, seat 9. Dr.
Cyrus says 6-handed raising to 110, 9-handed folding under the gun, and then a bunch of 110s.
Who said they're folding this under the gun?
Mr. Cyrus.
No, he's not. No, we're not folding this under the gun, buddy.
Denied. You're not allowed.
No. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. Don't do that.
Ace five suited always an open.
Yeah, stop doing that. Open it. Don't be
All
scared.
stack sizes.
Don't be scared.
All pretty.
You lose chips all the time, so don't be scared to lose a few more with ace five. Who cares? Who cares if you're gonna lose? You lose all the time, right? That's the way I see it. I lose all the time. I can't be scared to lose 2 bigs more. All right. 3x. Actually,
Everybody going 110. Right.
Yep, everybody. Coco 110 as well. So we're gonna do that and move on. I'm going 110.
Me too. Let's do it.
Yep. This is snap. Do it. Jail.
You should just make your standard 2-point something big blind raise. Taking a look around the table, everybody has between 8 big blinds on our left and 60 big blinds in the big blind. I don't think you want to start going 3 big blinds. That doesn't really accomplish a ton. For the most part, once I get to the middle-ish stages of a tournament, unless stacks are very deep, I'm just always going 2.2, 2.3 big blinds, something like that. That is what I do this time. And now the hijack goes all in. All right, gets back to us. Should we fold or call?
All right.
ICMI is their spot, huh? So this is, how many blinds is that? 8?
Yeah, we can't say anything. Let's let them get
8
this
bigs?
is-
We calling 8
yeah.
bigs? Fold for Bruce.
Bunch of calls.
Call for Al.
290 for 635.
Fold for call.
Somebody pick this.
This is not
Call.
the final table, Cyrus.
Uh-oh.
Frost advisory. Yep. Everybody calling except
1 to 2.5. Time bank, go get some lunch? You mean you're slow rolling, is what you're trying to tell me. So you're advocating slow rolling. No, I'm kidding. Coco goes into the tank. Coco calls.
We're calling too. Everyone's calling.
I mean,
you're good.
are we going to do another quiz? Because,
Yes.
yeah, we got to do another quiz. It's the easiest shit of all time. We're snap calling. You're never folding. You're getting too good of a price. This hand's too good. End of story.
Yep.
Clicked it. I clicked it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
What's going on?
I know the answer to this question because I've studied this before. What do you think we should do? Well, it's a math problem. Math problems are easy if you know how to solve them. Let's get out our calculator. We have to put in, how much? 290 to win a total pot that's going to be 925. You can go back and figure this out.
Man,
400 plus
old school
400
calc.
plus this pot, which is 4 plus 4 plus 1.25 is 925. So we have to call 290 to win 925. So we do 290 divided by 925 equals. We need 31% equity. All right, now let's get our equal out. We have ace 5 of diamonds. Let's give our opponent a range. Remember, this guy has 8 big blinds. I always like starting off giving the opponent a pretty tight range that you got to think most people aren't going to be much tighter than. Let's suppose the opponent is really tight. Like, this is pretty tight, okay? 7s are better, ace 10 are better, ace jack are better, etc., etc. So, against this very, very tight range...
Beats, you're fucking fired.
See, we have 38% equity, right? So, slam dunk call. I think in reality, a lot of 8 big blind stacks are going to be even a little bit looser than what I have here. They may go something like this, maybe even wider with all the lower ace X suited or some of these suited connected hands. But against this, which is probably more reasonable, you see you have 40% equity.
So this is just a slam dunk all in. There's really no way we could conceivably fold this. So easy call. And I lose, and that's okay. This is a spot where a lot of people just say, oh, well, I'm probably behind, so I guess I should fold. And yeah, you're behind a lot of the time, but pot odds exist. When you're getting great pot odds, you just cannot call. So now the next question becomes, like, what's the worst hand we could conceivably call with in this spot? Take a second, think about it. If our opponent is jamming this range, which I think is pretty reasonable, let's go over here. You go to Tools, Hand Range Calculator. What were our odds? We need 31%, right? So we need 31 to break even. So let's presume we actually need 33 to show, some profit.
Everything.
Calculate hand range, take to the main window.
Everything.
You can see that if you raise in this spot, you're basically supposed to call with everything. Everything that you would have potentially raised under the gun, right? You're not raising anything worse than this under the gun. So in this scenario, when you raise,
especially the low jack,
your opponent has literally no fold equity.
Yeah, not under the gun.
And despite the fact that they have no fold equity, which is why they should be kind of tight, you still have to call off with basically everything that you raise with. So now whenever you min raise and someone jams for 6, 7, 8, 9 big blinds, you just basically always have to call, right? Unless you think they're just the nittiest nits in the world. Let's suppose we were getting slightly worse pot odds. Let's say, for example, we had to put in 290 to win a total of, let's say our opponent had 500K for 10 big blinds, so it'd probably be 1.125. I'm sorry, so it's not 290. Then it would be 390, right? Yeah, 390 divided by 10125.
I'd be opening 17.
Yeah, is that right?
Still calling.
Or I'm sorry, it's one. My brain's not working.
It's not on the gun
now.
now. It's low jack.
1250. This number 1125. There we go. Good lord.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say now we need 36% equity to break even. Let's say the opponent's jamming the same pretty tight range. You see again. Basically, any hand you raise in this scenario, you're going to be calling off for 10 big blinds. So now you know. Whenever you're raising from early-ish position, assuming you're raising a reasonable range, as you should, I mean, maybe you open like King 8 suited, King 7 suited, 7 6 suited. Like, so maybe there's a hand or two in here that you may raise and then fold. But for the most part, you pretty much have to call off in this scenario, and that's even assuming you want to have a bit of an edge. If your opponent's jamming looser, then like even these become, or like even slightly wider range becomes a call. So now you know, don't be making folds in this scenario. Even if it's for a lot of your chips or all of your chips. I understand you may want to conserve your tournament life, but unless you're in some weird payout bubble scenario, you just have to call off in these spots. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't.
Since that was only 2 of the easiest questions in the world, we're going to give these guys another round to compete.
Yeah, and a couple of things I thought it was cool that he did the math, so you got to see how it works. And also, Al, at 72 bigs, we have no open limps. We're always raising when first to act. And it's
people
not
were
under the
saying
gun. You count back from the dealer button, so it's button, cut off, hijack, low jack.
Well,
all right, cool. Let's pick another quiz.
Yes, sir. I mean, there's limps, but nobody. I mean,
bigs?
very few people. No, well, I mean, I'm sure.
I can think of one person in the world who's limping at 72 pigs.
Well, there's a few people. It exists. We don't want to act like it doesn't exist. We're just not studying.
Don't do it.
Until
you're
you
not studying it.
Yeah, study it. Study it before you start doing it. How about that? Because it is a thing. All right.
All right. So
take
back
another
to.
Quiz. We should have did that fucking one we were gonna do.
I think it was
11:56.
11:56. Fuck you, Beats.
Yeah. Last time I'm listening to Beats. Bam.
Fired. All right, cool. Let's play this.
All right, this hand we're in the small
right into
blind. Folds to the button who makes a minimum raise to 1,600. We have about 40 big blinds in the small blind with ace 10 of hearts. Should we fold, call, re-raise to 5,300, or go all in?
I know this is super hard to see. It's super small for me too. So basically, we are like 70 bigs deep, right?
70 bigs. Yeah. No, wait a minute.
Yeah, 70 bigs.
Divided by, yeah, 70 bigs.
Bam Beats. So now the question is do we 3-bet or do we call
50?
We jam
what are we talking about?
70 bigs. Call for Dennis, call for Cyrus, call for Al.
What are we doing here, boys? If you re-raise
for Papa Steve.
If we are short of a re-raise, whose cards do we see? We see this is Matt Affleck. and we're going against a button open, and then we have obviously the big blind there, but like 30. Coco Float says re-raise. What size? You shoving or you just 53? What are you saying, Fresh Matt?
3-bet for stars.
Calling is okay. Chill Winston says, no way. What would Affleck do? You don't think Affleck's ever calling you? And I'm calling this off. Rainus is going to just call. Where was your guy doing?
Call.
Oh, he 3-bets. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Matt. You're 3-betting ace-10 off and you're calling ace-10 suited. I think both players. No, we're 3-betting here.
We're calling.
Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know if I have to ask what Toe is doing here.
This deep, I'm 3-betting ace-10 suited and ace-off 10 off. I'm 3-betting both of them. Because the button open and we have the best hand here a lot and we're out of position. And so I want to get the initiative in this hand. So I think 70 bigs deep, we 3-bet this for sure. We would start to flat this when we are like 30 bigs deep, 40 bigs deep. Then flats become more.
This is my thought on this though. Is like I'd rather 3-bet ace-10 off and call the suited variety, so I don't get 4-bet off my equity.
I get that, but I don't think that's a thing. 70 bigs deep. I think that's a thing. 40 bigs deep. 40 bigs deep. I'm 3-betting ace-10 off and flatting ace-10 suited.
I think it's a thing here for sure. I mean, if we don't want to call, that's just my opinion.
Out.
I mean, we can also look up a chart after this. It feels like I've seen at these stack depths that we mix more call in the blinds with these because we don't want to
blow the pot out of position.
Yeah, but I mean, I could be wrong. I do want to look at this after, so I'm gonna pull up my shit. So yeah, it feels like we would always 3-bet ace-10 off and then mix more call with ace-10 suited. If that's how I feel like seeing it, but maybe I'm wrong.
I am looking at the chart right now.
All right,
80 bigs deep. Oh, did we? Oh, they already called. Cool. At 80 bigs deep, we are 3-betting both. Ace-10 off. Ace-10 suited.
How full? What are the frequencies?
100% ace-10 off, 76% ace-10 suited.
Okay.
So that's an 80.
50. We're 50 though. We keep saying 80. Yeah, we're 50.
No, we're 70.
No, we're not. We have 30. We have 38K.
Oh, okay.
We have 38. In fact, I mean, you know what I'm saying? 38,000. Yep.
But open strategy, we are 3-betting. Ooh, so we mix. No, ace-10 off, full frequency. Ace-10 suited, mixes 50-50 at 60.
Cool. Sounds good. So in this case, I guess we can do whatever the hells you want. But I'm glad we are mixing in more calls. But calling is good. I like to call a little bit more, but I get it. But we're re-raising because that's what Coco's doing. Sorry, guys.
At 40, ace-10 off becomes heavy flat. Ace-10 suited becomes heavy suited. Or ace-10 suited becomes heavy raise. Full frequency.
That makes sense. Okay.
Cool.
Let's do it.
We're calling.
Yep, we're re-raising at 53.
All three options
Wait a minute, I don't want to mess this shit up.
are fine here as long as you don't fold.
Yeah, he said re-raise. He didn't give me a size, but he asked me 53. And since he wasn't
going to make chips
clear, I'm going to pick for him because I ain't got time to wait. 53 it is. Let's go.
All right, I'm going to start this video over.
Let me do.
So all three options are fine here as long as you don't fold.
As long as you don't fold.
Shoving is profitable. For sure, you're going to make chips, but I don't think it's the most profitable. Calling, you're going to make chips, and I think is very profitable. But I think 3-betting is the best option. This player's on the button. He should be raising a ton of hands. He's going to call with a lot of hands that we dominate. A lot of people don't 3-bet here because they're scared to have to fold a hand with this much equity because if the player goes all in, a lot of people feel too weak to call with this hand, but also don't want to fold. And I just don't think that's really an issue here. In theory, if both players were playing very theoretical, we would 3-bet and we would call the all-in from this player. He should be shoving with hands like pocket tens, a little bit of, some pairs like sevens. But he should be bluff shoving with some hands like ace-5 suited, ace-4 suited, ace-3 suited, maybe ace-8 off, ace-9 off, I think are supposed to get in there. And that's just not happening in reality. And that's why we get to call this hand because they're bluffing enough. In reality, their 4-bet bluff shoving range is just too tight and too centered around like ace-king jacks. And So we can 3-bet fold this hand because we don't have enough equity to call, but we're also exploiting them already because we're going to see the flop way more often than we should. They should start 3-bet bluffing more if we're going to 3-bet fold this hand, but they aren't adjusting that. In my opinion, the population doesn't do that. So I really like 3-bet. We get value from all his worst aces, broadways. We get fold equity. We knock out the small blind. So a lot of good things from 3-betting here. The button calls, and the flop comes ace, queen, 7. Should we check, bet 3,000, bet 5,000, or bet 7,000?
Interesting. All right, guys. So 3-bet a lot when we're this deep. So that's cool. And now 7, though, for calling. So not a huge mistake. It's pretty close either way for sure. What's the plan now? 3-bet, C-bet, 3-bet, check. What y'all doing? Dennis coming out with the 3K. Pot is 11-9. I know it's really small. It's really small for us.
Yeah, it's hard as hell to see. Yeah, it's 11-9. We got 25 behind. A couple different bet size options. Who the hell is checking? Anybody? No, I'm seeing all 3K.
Who the hell is checking?
Maybe check? No, sorry, no, you can check.
3K on a board, so I'm not going to change equity.
Don't listen to me. I troll sometimes. I'm sorry. Fairly disconnected and high cards are scary. I like 7K. Coco's going 3.
Marlon size up to what? 5K for Cyrus.
Machine Gun Marlin.
5K for Steve. 5K for Frost Advisory.
It's either 3K or 5K. Chuck Nola says, okay.
5K for Marlon.
Woo.
5K for Beats. Lots of 5Ks.
Yeah.
Negative EV, the only one going 3.
Coco's going 3.
Doesn't mind 5, though. I don't. Well, Frost Advisory going 5.
Sorry, much screen showing right? Yep.
Dollar Bills going 3K. C Stars going 3. 3K starting to seep in now.
Yeah, what are you thinking here, man? Did your guy already
5K
go?
for Gil. Yeah, he's going 5.
Oh, yeah, we're going 3.
I'm going 3 too.
I know that feels so standard, but man, doesn't it seem nice to set up a beautiful, nice little, just easy jam on a turn? And we're deeper. I would go. I know myself, and I would go closer to 3, but my size would be. So we go quarter pot, or we go closer to like half. Feels like 5 just feels like it just feels so much better to just jam turns, and his calling range in his spot's going to be inelastic. 5 feels really fucking good, man. At this stack depth, but I would probably go closer to 3. 3K, baby.
3K for me. 5K though, because that's what Frost Advisory is going to do.
I know what you mean, Fresh. That's how I feel as well, my dude. 5K CZ. Yeah, man. Feels good, doesn't it? 5K just looks so perfect. I don't know. All right, let's see what Matt thinks 3K it is.
5K for us. So we'll find out.
Let's go.
This is a really good flop for our range.
It feels too good, man.
Bluffs are going to come from like ace X hands, king X hands, some like offsuit king jack, king 10. We have all the king queen suited, king jack suited, stuff like that. So we have a lot of equity with those hands. Just a really good board for us overall. This is probably we are also going to have hands like queens, aces. Occasionally we'll have pocket 7s, some ace 7 suited. All the ace queen offs, ace queen suited. Most of his ace queen should probably be shoved pre-flop. So he's really lacking queens. He could flat aces, but most people don't. This is probably the worst hand I bet for value here. It's going to be hard to get 3 streets of value. I think with ace jack, we have a clear bet shove or bet. With ace 10, it's a little dicier. With ace 9, I think we want to slow down potentially a little bit. So, but ace 10 is just strong enough. I think we should put a bet in on the flop. I like betting 5,000 because that would make the pot 22,000, leaves us 20K back. And so makes our turn decisions very easy. I think 5,000. Betting smaller, I want to turn this into a 2-street hand. And betting larger, we don't really need to do that with this stack to pot ratio. I bet 3,100. It's a little small. I think I like the 5,000 better. Opponent calls. We get the deuce of diamonds on the turn. Should we check?
Awkward.
Check, bet 6,000, bet 10,000, or go all in.
How many points is the 3K?
8.
Oh, so close. Cool.
Yeah, 8. All right. Well, we got.
guys. What you gonna do?
Are we just betting again? We jamming? We checking? What do you guys like? The Chill Winston's going 10. Station's Favorite's going 10. Check Nola getting spicy with the check shove. Getting spicy. Okay. What do we like here, Mafia? What's the army
What
doing?
y'all doing? There's in stunned silence.
Like, huh?
What y'all
10,
doing?
I
Bet 6K,
think
bet
here
10K,
rings.
all in. What are you doing? Frost Advisory, Machine Gun, Cyrus, Papa Steve. What happened?
I feel
You
you
guys got
Reyes.
called and had a heart attack. Where you at? Check. There they are. Check for Papa Steve. 10K for Cyrus. 10K for Frost Advisory.
The Jam Nation's out there. I feel you.
6K for sixes. He dedicated that one to you.
Hey, 6K for sixes. I
Smooth
don't
Jake
like
on
it.
10K. Time Bank and 10K for negative EV. There they are. They're alive.
Chuck Nola has the rings. I mean,
Keep them in.
10K
Call
is
us
not
over.
worth looking at. Yeah, we're gonna put in half our. Yeah, I don't know. I know what I'm doing.
Me too.
Yep.
Frost Advisory going 10K. Your guy got
Coco's going 6.
Okay. What are you doing?
Night.
Me too.
Night.
I mean, we didn't quite get the stack to pot ratio, but
fuck it.
we got
125.
close enough.
I'm only ripping. Yee.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, I mean, 10K? Can you imagine putting out that and then leaving?
And then having a jack come on the river. A king
the jack of spades on the river.
or just a spade in general. Like, fuck that. Make poker
Yeah.
easy.
Yee.
Hashtag make poker easy again.
Hashtag make poker easy again. Night. If you got it, you got it. There's a lot out there, bro. 18K out there. Give it to me now. Inject it into my veins. I'm only Jim.
Me too.
All right. We're going 6K because
We're going 10.
We like hard poker, so let's play some hard ass poker.
Poker. Let's
Poker's
see to
hard.
find out.
6. Let's go.
I think this is very close between a check
fuck.
or an all-in. I don't really think we should be using any other sizing because we basically just want to be shoving like our stronger aces,
Night.
maybe sevens, queens, some 2 pairs, and then like our strong draws.
I do this all the time when I'm playing two-man
checking
tables and don't
a
size up
lot.
exactly right. I'm like,
Ace 10's right on the borderline where he still has enough of worse aces that we benefit from shoving and get called by worse. If we had ace jack, he has no better ace other than unless he has 2 pair or better. The deuce is a complete brick. I think here there's just enough draws here. We can fold out flush draws if we shove. We fold out a lot of equity here by shoving it. We can still get called by hands like ace 9, ace 8. People just don't fold aces here in a 3-bet pot top pair. So I really like shoving.
Nope.
Get the
especially
money
with the
in
spades out
now.
there. Put you on a
I
draw.
do shove, and we generate a fold and win the pot.
Big ass pot. 40K.
Big
We take
ass
those.
pot.
Yep. See, guys, just like going the small option here just makes your life so fucking hard.
Frost Advisory says in chat, that's why I play mostly cash.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, good hand. We got a 26.
21 for us, Frost Advisory.
Hey,
Getting
Coco.
dinged hard on the river.
Legend. Hell yeah. Big.
What up, Vikings? Good to see you, my man.
What's up, my dude? Thank you, buddy. Coco, make sure to shoot me a whisper, and I will coordinate a way for you to get the $5. And we'll do that. Congratulations, buddy. Thanks for playing good shit. How many points for 10K? I don't know.
4.
Oh, he got a 4 for. So it actually hates 10K.
I'm curious, yeah, because you
We got-
give yourself a weird SPR. But I wonder what a check is. Because you said you like checks somewhat too.
Yeah, we got a 6 for 6K. We got 8. It was an 8 for 6K. So he liked it
Okay.
more than I thought. I mean, I do like 6 more than 10 for sure.
Yeah, because 6, you leave yourself a jam on the river and you still get called by queen.
Yeah, you get called by worse. He can just maybe make a mistake. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I like that. Thank you, Big Town Brown. All right, cool. Well, we got time for another one for sure.
One more. Keyword.
Go ahead, pick, buddy.
Okay, so I feel like the nerd if I pick something that isn't like Keck W or Pog
Hey,
Jam.
KW. Oh, it doesn't show up anymore. Hard
Let's
poker.
Hard poker is good. All one.
Hard poker. Hard poker. I like that.
Hot poker, one word for you guys to get in there. While you're doing that, Six is going to pick a quiz for us. Exclamation point PC in the chat for you to sign up so you can take a bunch of these for free or sign up for the premium where you get thousands of this. If you're enjoying this one or any of the ones we've done in the past, we've had a bunch of guests. We have a lot of them. It's just me and Sixes. Check them out. Exclamation point YouTube in the chats. And you can get a link for that. I snuck it and put it in Six's chat too.
You snuck it in there?
Yep.
You get good. Nice.
Exclamation point
Hell
YouTube in your chat too.
Hell yeah.
Check it
buddy.
out.
Do it. Exclamation point YouTube. Boom. Check it out. All the past episodes, guys. We've had a lot of crazy. We had Jesse Sylvia on Raymer. I mean,
Greg
just
Raymer.
Fallon.
Some of these coaches: Tristan Wade, Evan Jarvis. We've had Matt Affleck.
Multiple times.
Fat
Tweet
Train
at jail.
Dog.
Get his ass in here. If you guys put one tweet out, we'll blow the shit up. Make him recognize that we want him in here.
Tweet at JL. We should
All
make
right.
a fucking campaign.
I know we really should.
Tweet at JL for him to come
I
on
want him
Poker
in
Coach
here.
Extreme.
I'll
at
do
Jonathan
it.
Little. Check him out on Twitter, on
Yes.
Facebook, on Instagram. Show up to his little coffees in the morning at the crack of dawn. Tell him he needs to come on the study stream. Go get him. We need your help. We've been trying. Toe Army attack. Mafia.
He's aware. He
Do your
said you
thing.
were. All right. Which one you want to do? We feel like we should mix up. Coach, we got Tristan Wade. Oh, no, we don't. We've already done that one.
11:59. I have Tristan.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, he's continuing a series from this 500 Hard Rock. Last week he had that real weird sizing quiz where it was like, yeah. All right. You want to do that one, or do you have another one in mind? Or is it
I
my
don't
turn?
care. That one's fine. 11:57. Someone asked for. We could do that one too with Evan.
Yeah, we can continue this. That Evan one was really fucking good. That
Let's do
River
it.
hand was. Yeah, let's do another Evan one. We're gonna do quiz 11:57. My man,
I'm
Evan
gonna
Jarvis.
draw for a winner right now too. Oh, you're dead.
My dude says I'm smoking Mary.
You're dead. I brought the heat this time.
Who you got?
Machine Gun! You're up,
God.
buddy. Let's go, Marlon.
All right, give you guys another second. I need a warrior to compete it again. I need a legend right now to go against a machine gun. Who you got? Viv!
He may not get this quiz right, but he's gonna get you
Let's
chips
go.
anyway. Let's go, Machine Gun.
Vivian, let's go. Just jam pre. Viv, let's go. All right, cool. I'm excited.
Yep,
Get
let's
the
do
machine
it.
gun out there in the ring. Oh shit, which one were we even doing? I lost train of thought. Oh, Evan. Yeah.
11:57.
All right, pocket tens, 57 bigs. Let's do it.
Hello everyone, Evan Jarvis here for PokerCoaching.com. Today we're reviewing a tournament hand that I played in a
Token Lady
$550
Grinders.
turbo at Casino Niagara. At this point we've doubled up in the tournament already, and we don't know too much about the players other than a former student, Tim, and a token lady grinder who raises to 2,000
Your average female
under the gun
poker
at
player,
3-6.
I guess.
Folds around to us on the button. What should you do with pocket tens? Should you fold, call, re-raise to 5,000, or go all in?
This is interesting.
Holy smokes, Batman. Over 3x, under the gun. Almost
Marlon's
3.5x.
folding.
Shit. He's trolling.
5K.
Marlon ain't never folded in his life.
3-bet for Cyrus. Call for stars. 5K for Dennis. Call
Hey,
for
Pass,
stars.
what's up,
Pretty
man?
mixed right now. Call for negative
Call.
EV because the raise is from early position.
Just flatting the grinder under the gun. Chill Winston's jamming.
Call for dollar bills.
I would call giving these options never 3-betting. He
Call for
says.
Machine Gun, are you out there? You haven't replied, so I'm a little worried that you might be fucking around somewhere.
What were you
Make me-
saying, Bev? I don't
Make me
understand.
text you.
Call 5,000 too little. What? Are you calling? Or is that your option? I'm confused with that. Oh, you're calling. Okay. Thank you. We are calling here. They want a bigger bet size than 5K. I think it's probably fine.
Oh, there he is.
They already go 3.5x.
Rush Locks start with 15 bigs. We jam.
That's got 25
we still
behind.
have 20 bigs. So he's jamming.
Oh, he's jamming?
Yep, Machine Gun jamming.
Oh, well, duh. I mean, why did I even ask? No shit. Jam next quiz. You guys are out of your minds. I am. They both went right. Our guy
yeah.
went. Yeah, Viv is calling. I'm only calling this. I am never jamming the 3.5x under the gun, like live. It seems like a suicide mission, man. Not happening.
I'm jamming this for sure. So that's interesting. Only because effective stacks are 25
Why?
bigs. So I don't really care about the people behind me. If they all had 60 bigs, I would flat for sure.
I mean, I think I'm only ever.
Marlon called you a nit.
Nah, it's not even a net. Hell no. I will quake Marlon shit. Let's go, buddy. I will crush you, Marlon. No, I'm kidding. Agree with Toe. 25 bigs, just ripping. Everybody just ripping to the big ass sizing under the gun from. Oh yeah. It doesn't feel great. I can just play this. All right. Well, we're fucking calling.
We're
but
going
let's
YOLO.
see. It feels so gross live to just jam this in there versus this.
In your face,
Feels
I'm rich,
unnecessary.
bitch.
Just too rich to care. Just fucking
Let's
just fan
go.
out. Yeah, fuck it. I guess. All right, we're calling though. Let's
Marlon jamming. Let's find out.
Now, this is certainly an oversized raise we're facing. It's about a pot size raise. It's going to be a larger size than most people are going to be using in these spots. It's also coming from early positions, so
Yeah,
we should
guys.
expect a fairly strong range. But also in $500 tournaments and $300 tournaments, $200 tournaments, you never know what kind of ranges people are playing.
You don't
never
know.
if they're really positionally aware or anything like that. So I think our hand is too strong to be folding tens. But also at the same time, it's not good enough to be raising. Even if she's opening too wide, she's unlikely going to continue versus a 3-bet too wide. So calling is the best play.
That's fair.
I agree.
Flop is king 9-7, and she checks to us, which caps her range a little bit. Although with these short stack where we only have 2 times the pot remaining, she can definitely check strong hands as well. So action's on you. What should you do? Should you check behind, bet 2,000, or bet 4,500?
Evan hated the jam.
I hate it. What did he give it?
Goose egged.
Dude, a
I think
jam
goose egg
under
is
the
a
gun, 3.5x live. Dude,
I hear
it
you on
seems
that,
like,
but I
it
think
feels
goose
like
egg.
a fucking
I think
to
goose
me.
egg is a little bit rough. I mean, if you put an ICMizer, it's gonna jam. So it's gotta be worth.
But
It's gotta
mean,
be a 2 or
yeah.
a 4. Sixes gave you a goose egg too. So
I hate it. I actually hate it, Jam. I really fucking hate it. But I mean, you're my boy. I can't but I hate it.
Hey,
We
we're
argue
getting
about
better.
this
We're
all the time.
getting better.
Yeah.
It's all about
I-
getting better.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you do now, Marlon? 2K, all in. Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm looking at
Why would you
something.
go all in, Al, just to get caught by a king?
Let me see if
Why,
this is.
why would you go all in?
I'm
2K,
opening
2K, check for Surf Dog. 2K, check for dollar bills. Check for Frost Advisory. Marlon's jamming again. No, he wouldn't jam here. I know Marlon well.
They have 22 days.
First, Marlon protests highly and loudly. Then he bets 2K.
Then he bets 2K. We're in good shape here, Viv. What do you like here? I'm sorry, I missed it. Check.
Open fold.
22, 22, 2. Ooh, a lot of check in 2K. Viv.
Deuterino, what up, buddy?
We're still waiting on Viv.
Deuterino beats going 4.5.
Deuterino's going 4.5?
Yes, indeed. Beats as well. Negative EV going 4.5. Like 2/3 pot. Hold up, it's not
Poker
the 17
kick the
months.
dog,
Thank you,
check,
buddy.
fold. What?
Just
She
a live
said,
MTT.
okay. Check is waving the white flag, given
Ace-X
it over
never
to
calls
2K
you
is
when
the
you
spot.
jam.
It's an annoying spot, but marginally made
6x
hand.
pot. 4x pot effective. Never calls.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting here. Viv is checking. What are you doing? What are they doing over there? What is Machine Gun doing?
2K.
4,500. Oh, he's not going to biggest size. This is a start. Sounds good, Marlon. I mean, I think stabbing here when they check seems reasonable. We certainly
he's still
have
protesting.
Oh, the not jamming. Like it's annoying and it does feel like marginally made, but it does like give our hand a little bit of value, a little bit of protection from a few of the overcards, the ace queens, the ace jacks, as well. And we can still sometimes get floated by worse. And we get some information here, right? We have enough king X in our range that we could just bet here. We have king queen, king jack, king 10 in our flat as well suited. So I'm very torn between just stabbing this particular combo for a little equity denial from a few cards and getting a little value.
Yeah, I agree. 2K is fine. All his, random stuff like, if they're gonna float us with Queen Jack, that's whatever. Queen 10, that's whatever. Like, I'm cool with 2K. All the air is gonna fold, and then if they do have a king, we lose the minimum. Here, jamming not a thing. Al said, I understand his preference to end the hand here, but you don't end the hand here by jamming, because when you end the hand by jamming, are you jamming for value, or are you jamming as a bluff? If you're jamming as a bluff, what's better that's going to fold? Queens and jacks, maybe. Although you should never be doing this with a king. And then if you're turning, if you're jamming for value, nothing worse calls. So there's a better way. Like if you went 4,500, that'd be better than jamming, because you still get all the same folds.
Yeah, I would jam this a lot. Online, to be fair, I'm just, we just get it in a lot.
I'm ripping it all day.
Yeah, but
I understand the flat. Early position, stronger range, makes some sense for sure.
Yep. And then here, yeah, I think I would go 2K
for sure.
Cool. Yeah, I think stabbing, and then they're going to likely check back. They're not going to lead as many turns. Then we can kind of reevaluate where we are in the hand, as well. So I really like keeping our range pretty strong with having some kings. So we're going to go check, because that's what Vivian doing, but I would bet 2K.
2K for machine gun. Let's find out.
I'm all right with the block bet here to charge ace queen and
quiz is
jack
broken.
to continue. Maybe fold it out and protect some equity.
Well, the quiz is
but
seriously
we
broken.
are also losing 2 queens, jacks, and a king.
I love it.
And so overall, with the pot being
see what
the
says
size
your
it is
answer and the best
already,
answer,
and a good chance she
how
might
many
just
points
see
to
that
give
with
the
those
best
missed
answer?
hands. I think we're likely looking at
it's
some kind of
fucked.
showdown value.
Oh, the scores are messed
and I
up.
prefer the line.
You get a 10,
controlling,
Marlon.
checking behind, keeping the pots.
Yeah, Marlon gets a
with
10
our
here.
non-handed hand.
It's fucked.
Turn is the 5 of hearts, and she checks again, which makes feel like she almost certainly does not have a king or better. So we're feeling a bit better about our hand. So what should you do now? Should you check, bet 1,800, or bet 3,600?
I missed the action because I was paying attention. Did we check in game? It looks like we may have checked in game.
Oh yeah, there's only 5,500 out there. Yeah, we checked.
Okay. And they checked twice, and now we have a stronger read that they're capped.
Yep, and we actually only have 15 points, and Marlon has 15, right?
Has 10.
10. Marlon has 10. Okay, so it's 10-15. We don't have a 20 because they fucked this up. So cool. All right. I'll pass.
Marlon sized it up to 3.6 on this one. 3.6 for Dennis. 1.8 for Papa Stevie. Does that mean a 0 on the first answer might be different? No. He said he hated the jam.
Yeah. 36.
1,800.
All the way.
Ow. Nice.
Yeah, everybody's going 36 in my chat. Anybody?
We got a couple 18s.
Yeah, okay. I have 0 18s.
Interesting.
Literally 0. Like poker and DFS 3600. I see you. Bruce Lil Wayne 3600. Play up pound pay. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we're 3600. I'm 3,600.
I think a game I would go 3,600, but 1,800 in my mind has a little bit of merit. And the only reason why I say that is because they're so capped that, we don't have to bet very big to protect ourselves. But in game, I would snap 3,600 for sure.
Yeah, I know you. You would definitely go 3,600. I feel like you're always using the big
I'm going to throw the hammer.
Oh, so who is this?
But 1,800 does have a little bit of merit in my eyes in some sense. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's a backdoor flush draw. It feels like if they are going to call this bet, they're going to call it inelastically, and they're just going to fold all the hands they would just regularly fold anyway. And when they're going to call again with the backdoor or another pair, they're going to call even a big size.
Sure, so, like pocket eight's going to float you one when we check the turn.
Do you think this is the kind of player that's checking pocket queens and jacks twice as well?
You're supposed to.
Yeah, I know, right? So if that's the case, maybe 18. So 18 does fuck, man. If they are doing that from under the gun, and maybe we get caught a little bit wider shit. All right, 36 it is, but man,
18's got some merit.
You start thinking about it. Yeah. All right, let's do it. 36 though.
And I'm certainly
got a lot of merit.
good with going for one stream of value with this hand, whether we do it on the turn or the river, up to the player. But with some draws being more possible now, and her decreasing the chances that we have the second best hand, I like going for a bet here to charge those random overcard hands or maybe get value from a weaker hand than ours. But we can go really small here. 1,800 is enough to get value from those hands and also set us up for a free showdown on the river. This way we don't have to face a big bet. And if we get check shoved on here, we'll probably find the fold. But so we bet. She calls. River is a deuce of clubs. She checks. Actions on you. What should you do? Should you check? Should you bet 4,500 and go for thin value, or should you go all in, kind of turn your hand into a bluff?
9,100 out there, 1,100 in her stack. What's the plan now, guys?
Damn.
Lots of checks. Not Dennis though. He's going 4,500. He's putting the hammer on.
I know, Viv. Don't say anything. Shh, keep that between us. All right. Don't say anything. I told her.
I heard it too, but I was going to say anything. Shh.
Don't say anything for people who are paying attention in class. All right. What are we doing here?
We got Dennis out on 4,500 island by himself.
4,500.
Bunch of checks.
Check back. No thin value to be made here, except for maybe 8-8. Jason says, okay. I can live with the 9,100.
We're not going 3 streets smooth. We're going 2 because we checked flop in this instance, even though we probably should have seen that.
BTB going 45. Won't get 3 streets from worse. We didn't bet the flop in this instance move. We check back flop, bet turn small, and we end up here. And I guess the decision is, can we get 2 streets? You know, when they only call and yeah. Playing a 109, 60K PKO, I said. Ooh, good luck, John. All right, yeah.
Everybody
Viv
checking
is
one
checking
back for us.
I believe she said she was checking. Let me make sure.
Yeah, Evan said he was buying the river too, if you were listening. Plus, like again, like
she
when we
said
bet
check, yep.
here, Queen's probably not folding, Jack's probably not folding. We beat 8s. So, and he doesn't have any 9x under the gun. So, check.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like we can just be about, like they might just have queens and jacks to check this and plan on never folding unless they're like, it's weird to try to turn our hand into a bluff.
It's hard to get value.
Is that a thing?
Negative EV says betting 1,800 on the turn confuses you for the river. The thing is, we bet 18 because their range is so capped that they're not continuing a lot. So when they have us beat, we can get it. You know, we lose the minimum, and if they're folding for cheap. When they call, they're saying they have something. So if you have something and you don't have 9s in your range, what are you beating?
It's interesting. Like, are they ever slow playing queens, jacks? I mean, slow playing or have queens or jacks or something like that. It does feel like just check. I mean, he did kind of say on a turn, like, we're getting 1 street here. We're folding to a check raise there. So going half pot and then needing to call off or having to fold. I don't know, dude. Check for me. Fuck it.
Yep.
I'm usually greedy as hell, and I would most of the time do something in game, but this feels
checky.
It feels checky from the way he said. But all right, let's do it. We're checking. Please, 4,500. Please.
The merits of going all in here are that
let me
you
spaz,
I want to.
Please
let me be able to spaz more.
Going 4,500. Not sure if we're going to get hero called by worse. I think it's pretty thin to go for a bet here. And thinking about how many hands we're ahead of versus how many hands we're behind in her calling range, I felt that checking was the best option because when we get called, I think we're not ahead more than half the time, which is how often we need to be ahead to justify going for a value bet. So we check behind. She had ace-9, which we probably could have got a little bit of value from.
Shouldn't be in her
but that's probably the only hand in her range that
big
really puts us
too.
in that position. Anyway, we take down the pot, we further increase our stack, and continue our march towards the final table. This has been Evan Jars for PokerCoach.com. Hope you enjoyed the quiz. Hope you learned a thing or two, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Not only the ace-9 offsuit raise under the gun, the big 3.5x ace-9 off with 20 bigs, just beast in the game. Beast in
Not
the
supposed
game.
to be there. Oh my God, 25. Don't forget to add those points. You had 5 points.
Yeah. What do, no, we get shit. I think we have 30. Because one of these, we have 30. Yeah, we got 30.
Bet on the flop, how many points did you get?
10, for sure. We got that right. And then on
what did you actually get? What does it say? Does it say 5?
No, it says 10. We have one of these that are 10 that should be a 5. So we have 35 points and we're negative 5 points.
So you subtract 5 and we add 5 and then we're down by 10. Cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Got fucked on the post flop. That's what happened.
Yeah,
cool.
The flop got you
the goose egg.
But Viv, good job. Thank you. And you already know where to find me. I got you. And that was fun. That was a good quiz.
Thought Phillip was supposed to be a grinder. Just because they're a grinder doesn't make them good. That just means they play a lot.
Yeah, they just
that
play a
doesn't
lot
mean
of
they
poker.
win a lot.
Right. The flop should be 10. The flop 10 should be a 5. Yeah, that's right. So we got a 30.
Yeah.
It's star. Make sure to whisper me. I'm super forgetful, so I'll look back through the whispers. All right. I think that's it, man.
And that's it.
That was good. Thank you guys for joining. That was a blast. Make sure to give my man God's Big Toe a follow. Got a nice little finish in a 218 last night. Definitely something to learn there, man. He's an awesome guy. You guys should give him a follow.
Yeah, Crazy62, there's this link in the chat for you. Also a link for PC, exclamation point PC in the chat for my chat and his chat. You can sign up for free. You get 1,100 and change extra quizzes. If you get the premium, you get homework assignments. You got webinars, all these coaches, all that good stuff. If you sign up for free, you get 20 quizzes, homework assignments, big blind charge for 100 or more. Check that out. Also, hey, Papa Steve, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And Karen, hey guys, what's going on? Anyways, if you like this, if you like any of these others that we've done, exclamation point YouTube in either chat. And you can catch up any one we've done in the past. You can see this one if you missed the beginning. Make sure you tune in next week. We have a guest. Are we spoiler now? We could say the next week's guest, yes?
Yeah, go ahead, man, for sure.
It's Killer Bird, yeah?
Yes.
Killer Bird from the Global Poker live stream is joining us next week. So make sure you check us out. We'll have a guest. It'll be good. We have guests lined up for the next few weeks. Thank you guys. I see all the thanks. Thanks for coming in with us. Thanks for hanging out on a Saturday morning. Yeah. You guys are awesome. You make this a lot of fun. So check all that good stuff out. Sixes, you're not streaming today, but you're streaming tomorrow?
I am going hard as hell tomorrow. We got the Tournament of Champions tomorrow.
Oh, I voted for you to win it.
We got the Tournament of Champions, so I'm going to be up ready. I'm going to go hard as hell for that. I'm super excited. My first one ever. So then we're playing a shitload of majors.
I can't wait to watch you unwrap your trophy on stream.
Bro, the BDOP starts tomorrow. The Ignition series. So there's
he's like a kid in a candy store.
I know, dude. There's a bunch of big ass tournaments. I am super excited for that. Guys, tweet at JL. We'll share. We'll get out there. Tweet at JL. We want him on the
tweet at Jonathan. Get his ass on the study stream.
And one other thing, we got a poker coaching coach the week after. So we got Killer Bird next week. Then the week after that, we have an actual coach. We'll keep it a surprise, but I think you guys will be
I think the week after that, we're going to have someone that streams a lot that you guys all know and love too. He's got some family stuff going on, but as soon as he gets that worked out, we have another guest lined up after that. So guests coming back, no haircut. This is where I get my superpowers, guys. I'm like Samson.
That shit is crazy as hell. My dude rocking a crazy mullet, man.
You should see what happens when I get out of bed and I don't wear the hat. It's just
yeah, like a crazy ass, bro.
Mohawk. The problem, I can't do a mohawk because it's not that thick here in the middle. That's the problem. I could do the side hawk.
Well, we've had Ship Don't Die on. Not even 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Yeah, you can check out Ship. He's on the YouTube channel. We just had him.
Yeah, we had Ship on, and I'm sure we plan on doing this for as long as I'm streaming. So I'm sure we'll have him on again. He's awesome.
Absolutely. Do you have anyone you want to throw the host over to?
I am looking at that right now. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna drop the host off. We got
Lightning.
We got Lightning we got Lightning. Yeah, let's give it to Lightning, man.
He's still doing the coach the cancer thing, I think. So.
Oh hell yeah, Snap do it.
Cool. Give Lightning some love. I don't know who won, but I had an hour of coaching up for grabs. He's doing a Cancer Society stream all weekend. Generating money for the charity, so check it out. And whoever won the coaching with me, congratulations. I don't know who you are, but congratulations anyways. All right, guys. That's it. We'll see you later. Peace.
Peace out, guys. And stop.